Hello there, 8th grade students and parents or guardians of Cesar Chavez Middle School. This quick video is to go over our 8th grade packet that was distributed this week. I just wanted to try and answer as many questions as possible. So if you just want to follow this video, hopefully I'll go through as many things as I can. So first, the front page is orange. It is front and back. The last page is blue. That is just one side. And then the middle two pages are white. This is on purpose. The blue and orange pages are yours to keep. They have all the information you need. The white pages need to be returned back to me in room X4. All the kids know where that is. They need to be returned by Thursday, May 21st. These two pieces of paper need to be returned by Thursday, May 21st. The orange paper on the front, I'll go through one at a time. It's just giving you a description here about what the packet is about. This middle table starts to create a lot of questions. Basically what it means is we have 4 activities. We have a picnic, we have a dance, we have a breakfast, and we have promotion, the ceremony. Those 4 things. If your student was on restriction for 1 quarter, doesn't matter, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, they lose the picnic. If they're on restriction for 2 quarters, they lose the picnic and they lose the dance. In that order. They don't get to choose what they lose. They lose them in that order. If they're on restriction for 3 quarters, any 3 quarters, they lose the picnic, the dance, and the breakfast. So that means the only thing that's left at the end is if your student was on restriction all 4 quarters, then they lose everything. Okay, they lose the picnic, the dance, the breakfast, and they do not get to walk across the stage. Again, they do not get to choose. The first thing they lose is the picnic automatically. Okay, the next thing they lose is the dance. The next thing is the breakfast. The last thing is the promotion ceremony. Okay, so that's basically what this table is indicating. If your child is unsure what they've lost or not, at our school on the kiosk, it's a brown item that's in the forum. I have a master list of all the 8th graders by ID number, and your child can see exactly what they have eligible and what they've lost. Any questions with that, please feel free to let me know, but the kids are pretty good about checking that. On the back of the orange sheet is a description of each of the 4 activities broken down. It talks about the promotion dance because that's the first activity that'll take place on Friday, June 5th. The next thing, and that is a potluck event. So that means the only food that's available at that dance is what the 8th graders bring. So some years we've had really, really good items. Other years we've just had a few items. But whatever is brought is what the kids get to eat. So I ask for parents to bring either drinks or hors d'oeuvres that kids could eat. So it's a potluck. The next thing is our picnic. That's going to be on Monday, June 8th. That is an all-day outing. We're taking a field trip bus. It's a swimming event, and we'll get to that in a little bit. We need that permission slip in by the 21st. That's a special reason for that, so the picnic. The next thing is the promotion breakfast, which will take place on the 9th, Tuesday the 9th. We can really use parent help there. We cook eggs for the kids. We do pancakes, we do sausage, we do fresh fruit, we do orange juice, we do donuts. I mean, it's a real breakfast. It's not a continental breakfast. We really want to see our 8th graders off in style. So there's that. And then the promotion ceremony finally is on the last day of school this year, which is different. It's on Wednesday, June 10th. It's at James Logan. All the information is there for you. You just got to read through the packet. Last thing I do want to mention on the orange sheet at the bottom here, I talked about donations. We have 46 out of 430 or so 8th graders that have donated money. That's not very many. For those 46 that have donated, thank you very much. The other, close to 400 that have not donated, we could still accept donations at this point. The reason why we have the great breakfast is because we've had donations. The reason why we go to a swimming complex is because we have had donations. If we don't get donations, then things have to change. That breakfast turns into, a continental breakfast with maybe donuts and some orange juice. We'd really like to do what we've done in the past, but that takes donations from 8th grade families. The first white sheet that you'll see is a field trip permission slip. This needs to come back to us for students that are attending the field trip. The picnic, it tells you where we're going. It tells you the times that we're going to be there. I need you to fill in all spaces. Down here at the bottom, it talks about swimming ability. If you do not want your child to go into the water, then you need to check that box. If you do check this box, then they will get a different wristband and they will not be allowed into the water. Keep in mind that some of the pools are about 2 feet deep, so that your child will not be allowed to go into that pool either. The deepest pool that they have there is about 4.5 feet deep. So, I mean, keep that in consideration. Kids will not be in a deep, deep pool where they have to tread water or anything. So that's something. The field trip, the place where we go, it does not allow like cutoff shorts or like basketball shorts. You have to have actual swimming attire. That's for the girls too. You can wear a white shirt over your clothes, but it has to be white. So that's the field trip that needs to go in. The back of that page has a couple of different permission slips. One is to the dance. One is talking about the 8th grade breakfast. If you are able to volunteer, please fill in that area. And at the bottom, it talks about the 8th grade picnic. If you need a vegetarian option, please check that box for me so I know to provide a vegetarian option for you. That's pretty self-explanatory. The second white page, it's only single-sided in the packet, single-sided. It is our code of conduct for promotion ceremony. These are basically the do's and don'ts for the promotion ceremony. We can't have balloons allowed in the auditorium or in the stadium. We just can't. If you put a balloon up in front of somebody, well, you can't see what's going on. If you have air horns that are going off, then I can't hear my daughter's name being called. It's a common courtesy thing. We just want you guys to understand what we are accepting, what we're not accepting as far as things that you can bring in to the stadium. So if you could just sign that and return that too, that would be great. And then the final page here is a Life Touch information. Life Touch will be taking professional photographs of your child getting their diploma. Those photographs will be available online, and here's all the information you need. It gives you a password, it gives you the website to go to, and so you can buy those professional pictures online. I hope that helped you guys out. I don't want you to be confused about this, but it is very important to get this information in by the 21st. I had a bunch of kids turn it in today already, it's only May 5th, the day after we handed it out, so that's great. Yeah, so if you have any questions, my contact information is at the bottom of the yellow form. Please feel free to shoot me an email. I'll do my best to get back to you with any questions that you have. But that's about it. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and look forward to the end of the year. Thank you.